Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Camille Prosperity out of Savannah, Georgia. And in this video, what we're going to do is talk about how you can get a credit report from annualcreditreport.com from each one of the 3 credit reporting agencies. Remember, we do not call them bureaus, okay? And you can do this every single week. All right. So if you can see my screen right now, you see the site that we are on. But you know what? Let me take care of a little bit of housekeeping first and foremost. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button because I already know you're going to like this video. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And definitely think about people that you can share this with. Trust me, you'll want to do it once you see us go through this really quick video. Also, I would like to give like a super special shout out to Nor, I hope I say this right, CashApp Battle, Archie Gill, Tamara Merges, Sanjay Williams, Michael Pennington, and Darren Hicks. Y'all contributed to the Cash App so that I can pay the $300 a month fee for the text list. That text list has grown from 200 to over 2,500 people in the last 28 days. So my subscription went up. I offer it to you guys for free because I have been super duper broke before. And if you can't help out, that's perfectly fine. But the fact that you 6 actually did help, oh gosh, it means so much to me. And I really appreciate it. If anyone else chooses to donate and they're in a position to do so, my Cash App is going to be in the description box down below. All right, so let's go ahead and get to it, guys. This right here is super important, okay? Because where I started, by the way, any legal advice or anything like that, I'm not of the legal profession, not trying to be. I'm just talking about my situation and the experience of others sometimes as well. But when I started on this journey of cleaning up a lot of stuff that needed to be, a lot of stuff that was messy, the first thing I did was I pulled my credit reports because I need to know what I was working with, right? And I was surprised at some of the things that were on there. Most people do not check their credit until they're about to go get a car, a house, or until they've been denied for something. And they're like, well, why? What we want to do, guys, is be as proactive as possible. There are so many scammers out there. There are so many people, especially during this, especially during 2020, if you catch my drift, there was a lot going on. There were a lot of people who lost their jobs and things of that nature, and a lot of people were looking for money. There were a lot of scams, y'all, okay? So I really hope that you have credit monitoring or you have been looking at your credit report. If now, this is the perfect time to do it, because usually on this website, you can only get a credit report from each one of the bureaus once per year. Well, because of the situation that we find ourselves in with the economy and such, influx, you can get it once a week. And a lot of people do not know that. But if you see up top right here, it says y'all know I can't say that because this is YouTube. During this situation, accessing your credit is important. That's why Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion are coming together to offer free weekly online credit reports. Now hold on one second, son. Now, this used to say until April 2022. So I noticed that they've taken that off, which means this is indefinitely. So if I were you, every single week, if I were you, not advice, I'm just saying, every single week I come here and I get my credit report from each one of the 3 bureaus, because why not? All right. And in case you guys do not know, different banks and things of that nature, they report to different credit reporting agencies. So that's why you want all 3. Again, if you're using Credit Karma, it's free. It's not the worst, but it's definitely not the best. Credit Karma is more so of a marketing agency. I'm not going to get into that right now as to what do you mean by that, Kim? But trust me, my coach put me on. But Credit Karma is more it's more for marketing than actually helping to empower you to, know what's going on with your credit. So I'm not going to go through this because I don't want my personal information compromised, but all you have to do is come to this site, annualcreditreport.com. If you go to any site and they're asking you for a fee, then you're not in the right place. So you go to annualcreditreport.com, and then you just, and guys, I would honestly, if I were you also, I would click all these tabs and read stuff. We have got to start going to websites and break anything. You're not going to break anything, okay? So click and read, click and read, click and read. Start learning how to navigate these interfaces and use them to your benefit. So when you scroll down, here is where you request your credit reports, okay? So you're just going to click that, and you're going to request your credit report. You're going to fill out all of this information, social, address, y'all can read, right? And then you'll click next. Now it's going to take you through, if I remember correctly, also like some verification questions and a few things that shouldn't be a problem for you if you are you. Next, you're going to pick which credit reporting agency you want the report from, and then this will be an online copy of the report, so you're going to get it immediately, guys. Excuse me. Once you do this, take those reports, open up 3 screens, and put them side by side and see for the same accounts that are like this was my starting point. Did I have any collections? Yes. Okay, hold on. And do y'all know one of like a few of the collection agencies had the nerve to list on there that they were a debt buyer? So, you know, now we're getting into, hold on. These credit reporting agencies should know that what investigation did they do before they put this on my credit file, before they put this on my credit report. Excuse me. They should have known I didn't have a contract with a debt buyer. So we got a situation here, not only with that debt buyer, but also with that credit reporting agency. But because, babe, it's hard. That is super loud. Okay, we're almost done. So sorry about that, y'all. Mommy duty. But yeah, so we have not only a situation with that debt buyer, but we also have a situation with that particular credit reporting agency because they didn't do their quote unquote job. So I printed out the reports, put them side by side. I looked at collections. I looked at any derogatory type of counts. If somebody was saying that I was late, do all 3 reports say that I'm the same amount of time late? Do all 3 reports have the same account number? Do all 3 reports have the same high balance? Do all 3 reports have you? It is very good to compare and contrast and then leverage the credit report from the other 2 credit reporting agencies to get the 3rd agency to do what you want to do. Of course, also using the laws and letting them know, don't play with me, sucker. All right. That is super duper important. You want to line up those reports and compare and contrast. Mark them up, make your notes, research your laws, contact the credit reporting agencies immediately and start getting to this. Now, interestingly enough, the Bureau bullies teach deletion is a mission. Deletion is a mission. So if you say, hey, this shouldn't be here, and they take it off, that means they are agreeing with you that it shouldn't be there. Now, what do we do about that? You see, if deletion is admission and you have a duty per Congress to investigate stuff before you put it on my report, but you're clearly not doing that because you're agreeing with me that stuff shouldn't be there, well, now we got a situation. You pay me for my pain. Okay? And so, you know, there are things that can be done. If you guys have been tuned into the text list, you don't want to just start asking for money randomly. You want to be able to justify what you are asking for, right? The amount. And so there is a way to do that. I've already shared it on the text list. Again, for you guys that are not on the text list, you need to text hashtag consumer power to 404-383-5953. Once again, that's 404-383-5953. Some of you have expressed to me that you don't want to join another text list. And so therefore you opt to go to the comments and ask your questions there. Guys, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. I have a text list for a reason. It's because it makes it easier for me. I'm not going to go to Facebook and answer questions over there. Go to Instagram, go to YouTube, I'm already doing the service by doing the video, but I cannot like do what you want me to do as if you were paying me like a personal assistant, okay? So if you don't want to be on the text list, no problem. But just know you have a way less probability that I'll answer your question. And the text list is not for questions either. However, you're going to get a lot more information and context to these videos and things that I'm doing than you would if you weren't on the text list. All right. So that's all I have to say about that. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below. Let me know, did you know about annualcreditreport.com, period? And if you did you know that they were giving you a credit report from each one of the 3 credit reporting agencies every single week since 2020, since we've been in this little situation that we find ourselves in? I want to know your thoughts on this video. I want you guys, hopefully, to do this right now. Like immediately after you get off of this video, go request your 3 reports and let's get to work. And we need the what? If we're looking at the credit reports, we should be studying what law? Is it this? Hopefully it's this book that I have, right? Nah, it's not. That was the FDCPA. But if we're looking at credit reports, we should be studying the FCRA, right? The Fair Credit Reporting Act. All right? So, happy reading. I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta go be chauffeur. All right, bye.